Hey, we're going to be making some amazing yogurt. So this is how our reuteri turned out in this video. So there's a few differences in this one that I've done in others. Not much, but there's some slight differences. There's more of this. There's the A2, and there's a lot of fun. So come with me on this journey today and see how I've made this champion yogurt. Good morning. Today we're going to be talking about reuteri, lactobacillus, lacto something, reuteri. So this is my go-to. I love this bacteria making this for yogurt. I've been using this particular brand for a really long time. I found it makes pretty good yogurt. So one of the reasons we're doing this, and we're going to be fermenting this for 36 hours, is we want this massive growth, right? So this thing replicates every 3 hours. So you start off, say, maybe with 20 billion CFUs, and by the time you're done with 36 hours, you're up to 81 trillion, almost 82 trillion CFUs per the container. So we're looking for explosive growth, and what we're going to be doing with this is we're going to be helping ourselves get healthy. It's got like so many good benefits, like what has it got? It helps you sleep well. It helps with getting rid of the nasty bacteria that's kind of colonized your upper tract. So we're gonna chat while we talk. Oh man, too early. I haven't had enough coffee yet. Anyway, so I'm gonna get a good heap. I'm gonna stick it in each one here. But this thing is just loaded with good stuff. This is one I started out with. I didn't know anything about SIBO. I just heard that this was a good one to go with, and I said, yeah, let's do it. And started using that. First week was a little tough, right? The die-off, I guess, of the bad bacteria. It's a little rough for a week, but got through it. And then after that, it was just, it was great. The first thing I kind of noticed, right, after that die-off was my gums started to feel better. So we're putting a tablespoon each of this inulin right here, this one, and I was like, man, this is great. So I don't ever floss. I know I'm supposed to, but I don't. I don't have to, because the bacteria is really good at whacking the gingivitis, the bacteria that causes gingivitis. It kills it like it does a lot of the other stuff that tries to colonize your GI tract. So stir this up some, kind of get it mixed up a little bit so you can get the inulin and the bacteria kind of mixed up into this. It's still going to sink to the bottom just because it's heavier. Some of it may pop up to the top. See if you can get rid of some of the clumping. Spread out the bacteria as much as possible. And I'm using A2 milk with this one. I forgot to mention that. A2 milk makes really good yogurt. And it's designed for folks that are having some trouble with dairy. So it doesn't have the A1 protein, which is found to cause people some problems. So I'm not sure how exactly they do that. Sure, some super wacky process, but I don't know. Never did look into that to see how that actually works. I just know that it does make for some very good yogurt. So if you're having problems with dairy, maybe try a little bit to see if you have some problems with this, and if you don't, maybe you can make your yogurt with that. So I've also found what are other things that work well with yogurt? Regular, of course. This is half and half, so we're talking half whole milk, half heavy cream. if you're in the UK, you're going to be using double cream. Y'all are lucky you get the good stuff. So, but we use half and half. It's a neat invention, really. Mostly just put that in the coffee in the morning. That's pretty much why most people buy it. But nerds like us, we use it to make yogurt. Okay, so I got that good and mixed up. So let's add some more. And even it out. Yeah, reuteri is the best. Now, reuteri does have a kind of a sharp taste to it. So it is difficult, I think, for some people that are kind of sensitive to taste. You may have some issues with it, but the medicinal benefits of it far outweigh that. And one thing you can do, you can add honey. Honey does a great job of kind of masking that taste and making it much better. So I think we used up all of our half an hour. Just drip, drip, drip here, drip, drip, drip here. That's got that. Okay, so that's good and mixed up. Kind of put that on here. I'm going to use the Ultimate Yogurt Maker. I just found it's a good yogurt maker. It's pretty simple, and got that. So one of the things I'm going to do, I put these in here. This keeps it off of the bottom so it doesn't get hot. I got this is 3D printed, so I'll put the link to that piece in there for you. And if you want to buy it from me, I'll also make them and sell them too. Let me get some water real quick. I was not quite as prepared as I normally am. But yeah, the benefits to this are fantastic. There's a lot of good things with it. I just wish I could remember what they were. So I'm putting enough water in here to where it's going to be over the line. Okay, that's over. Because what's going to happen is as it heats up, it's going to, water's going to steam up, not really steam up, but you'll see some of it come up, so the water level's going to drop a little bit. Put our top on. And so we're in the US, so we're going to be using Fahrenheit. So this is 99 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's about 37 in Celsius land. We hit our start button, and we're going to bump this up to 36. Ta-da. Okay. So we're off and running with our reuteri. Now, what's going to happen is that after 36 hours, it doesn't make the best yogurt, the first batch. It's going to be some separation, which don't worry about it. What we'll do for our second batch is we're going to take some of this first batch here, and then we're going to layer it on the bottom. Hit this, and then we're going to pour the half and half on top, and then cook it, and it comes out really well. And then you can keep doing that for as long as you want, as you feel comfortable. So I did that for for maybe 4 or 5 months or so, and then I started doing these videos and everything got upside down. But anyway, okay, so we'll see you back in 36 hours, and we will take this out, and then we'll cool it, and then we will then taste it. So see you in a little bit. Alright, it's done. Let's undo it. And we're gonna put this in the fridge. Came out really good, especially for a super burnt first batch. That looks great for first batch. It looks awesome. So put it in the fridge and we'll test it out tomorrow. Alright, it's been a while and these are chilling in the fridge. So let's take a look, see what they look like. And there we go. Look at that. So got a little bit of water on the top. That could have been when I opened it up. But look, I don't see any way at all. None. Let's check out this one. Ooh, that looks good. Wow. So I gotta say, I think this is probably the best like first batch of yogurt I've ever done. So what did we do differently? So I put probably twice as much as I normally do of the reuteri. I just kind of dumped it in there. Used A2 milk, right? A2 makes great yogurt. And then we goofed around and had fun. So it's probably the last one that ended up making a difference, just goofing around, having fun. But so everything looks good. It smelled fantastic yesterday. So let's do the taste test. Wow, look at the consistency of this. Dadgum. Wow. So yeah, I think this is definitely if they're a reuteri championship, then I think I'd be taking a crown for this one. Look at that. That's killer. Consistency is awesome. It's a sharp taste, but like, yeah, I don't know. I know some folks don't like that, but I really like that taste. I think it's great. God, so good. All right, so this is good stuff. So I know folks struggle with this. Sometimes I get some things that some folks get. You get a lot of whey. You just get a bunch of curds and just it looks like crap. So I would say just follow this formula, right? Double up maybe on the bacteria for the start. Pick a good bacteria to start with. This brand's pretty good for the reuteri. I've been using that since like day one, and I've never had issues with my reuteri. This comes out great. So I think to have fun. You know, that just goes without saying. You should do that with everything you do. And I stick with, if you can use A2 milk, go with that, because that I've seen that consistently makes better yogurt than like the regular milk with half and half. So yeah, and if you can use like A2 whole milk or A2 cream, if you don't have the half and half where you live, do that. But yeah, for a first batch, man, get out of here. This is just, it's phenomenal. I don't think I've ever had a batch. The only other one that does like makes really good batches like this is that what is it called? The B subtilis, the H58 brand. Not the brand, but the strain makes really good yogurt first off. But God, for a reuteri, no, this is great. No separation at all. Let's see where usually there would be some. Nothing, man. Look at that. Nothing. Usually there's like a well, I don't know. It's like a teeny bit away, which is normal, but still, yeah, that's just money right there. Love it. It's very good. Can't wait to eat this one. And then of course, you know, our second batch is a breeze, because all you're going to do is just take a good portion of this, which is maybe like about this much, layer it on the bottom, put your half and half in the containers, put it in the and then you just put it in the cooker, and that's it. That's all you have to do, and you're going to get yogurt that looks like this every single time. So there's another video I show you how to do this. I'll link that below. So if you've after your first batch you want to make that. But anyway, appreciate y'all hanging with me today. Enjoying this champion yogurt. So y'all take care. I wish you the best and good luck on your yogurt journey. Okay.